welcome back to my channel. First, I have to apologize because I was videoing this, filming this video for you guys, and my camera went nuts. Don't know what happened. Anyway, today is a one brand get ready with me using e.l.f. And I got my face done with my foundation, the powder, my blush, bronzer, and highlight, as you can see, and it went berserk on me. So what I'm going to have to do is tell you guys and show you how I applied what product and where. So first I started off with my e.l.f. Primer Mist. It's the Aqua line. This sprayer is no. So you have to apply it into your hand and then rub and apply that to your skin. I don't know if it's a defective sprayer or what, but that's the second one I've got, and both times the sprayer was screwed. So I let that set for a few minutes, and then I went to the e.l.f. foundation. This is in sand. I also have ivory and bisque, I believe. Let me just tell you, there's light, medium, and dark. Not very many shades in that. So sometimes, depending on my skin, like right now, I probably should have went with that and the ivory and kind of mixed it. And because, I don't know, it's not horrible, but you can see it's a little darker. Of course, I have my bronzer on. So after I applied that, I used the finishing powder in light medium. It's a mirrored case. Comes in this little compact. That's what it looks like. That's what I used to set my face. Then I went to this little Total Face palette, and it doesn't have a color. It's just 96004. And this is what this looks like. And I used the bronzer here. It's a light bronzer. I used this light peachy blush out of it. And I just applied a small amount. Then I went in with the shimmer highlighting powder in Straight Glow. No, it is not. It's Starlight Glow. It's just so close together. This stuff is very powdery, but it's very beautiful. Very beautiful. This reminds me of the Jeffree Star. Oh, crap. I can't remember the name of it, but that's what that reminds me of. Okay, and then I set my face using my Cover FX because I do not have e.l.f. setting spray. So that is as far as I got there. And then I primed my eyes. I don't have any e.l.f. Eye primer, so I use my Milani eye primer. I love this stuff. Highly recommend it. And then we're right here. I'm so sorry about this. I'm using the Mad for Matte palette. This is what it looks like. And to set my eye primer, I use this color right here. And so that's where we are. Again, I apologize for those that like to watch the whole process. That I really wanted to do that, and I tried, but I sound like a robot and my camera started flickering, so I don't know what happened. I just reset it all and hope and pray that this is recording. Okay, so for my transition shade, that is where we are now. And I used all my Morphe brushes. I used my Morphe powder, bronzer, blush, highlight, and my blending brush. Now, I'm going to use my color switch, my homemade color switch that I've showed y'all 1,000 times, just in this little lipstick tube, and it's one of the bun makers for your hair. Believe it or not, it works, and it's washable. Cost me $2 to make that, according to the $12 for the whispers or whatever. So, for transition, we are going to use this third color in the palette here. Right here is a brownish tan. Remember, these are very pigmented. You do not have to rub your brush, just tap and you will have enough. Better to build up than to take away. Got this cute little mirror here from the Dollar Tree. And It helps me, therefore y'all can see what I'm doing also. So I'm just using windshield wiper motion here, and I'm applying that all over. The eye. All the way into the corner. And I did learn that from Makeup by Mandy. I was only going here, whereas you need to bring it all the way in and all the way out. Just going for a natural look today, nothing fancy, not going anywhere. It's just makeup. Okay, so for my crease, trying to find my brush, hold on. I'm going to be using the Morphe M576. Make sure there's nothing on there. Clean. And I'm going to go in with this 5th color here. Right here. Try not to blind y'all with that dang mirror. Okay. Just going to take that right in the crease. And because I have hooded eyes, I have to go right above my crease. I look into the mirror. And I go right above. They're not horribly hooded, but you can see they're hooded. Okay. And I just start forming the crease there. Back and forth, windshield wiper motion. Down into my natural crease. Scar in my eye. Other side. Right above. Then I bring it down into it and just go back and forth. In and out. You do not have to get in a hurry. You can go as slow or as fast as you want. Took me a while to learn how to use my brushes. Makeup by Mandy says she was very proud of me because when I was doing my makeup, I was using my brushes correctly. Back in the day, I did not know there was a certain way you had to use a brush. Matter of fact, we had the sponge applicators. And I did not get into makeup until about 3 years ago. Thank you, YouTube and all the gurus. I'm 42, and I didn't start wearing a lot of makeup until then. So right now, these are the colors we have. We have the transition, we have the setting, and we have the crease color. And you just blend. What do they say? Blend till you bleed. Okay. Now for my eye color, my eyelid color. I love this Sephora brush. It's the number 14 shadow brush. The girl at Sephora told me that I could go with one brush, and that would be that. Okay, I'm going to darken up my crease just a little bit, I think, today. And I'm going to go in. I love this Japanese brush, however you say it. They're just like the Morphe brushes, but they're sold at Ulta. This is number 836. I love this little brush. I need to wash it. I really need to wash my brushes. I think that's going to be my next video. Washing my brushes. To darken up my crease, I'm going to go in with the next color up, which is this here. Just use this. I'm just going to go one color up. Just going to darken up that outer V, actually. I place my color, and remember, wherever you put that brush to begin with, that's where you're going to get the most color effect. So be sure when you go to do your makeup, that's where you want that color. Don't just place your brush. Going to work it in the outer V. Bring it in. Just to darken it up a little bit. I'm not, like I said, I'm not going anywhere fancy. Place it. And if you're an older woman like I am, middle age, sometimes you have to tap that color in. Like that. Okay. Now for my lid color, I'm going back to that Sephora brush. And I'm going to be using this pinkish color here for my lid. And I'm just going to apply that to the lid. Up to the crease. And with this brush, I just pat the color on, and it places it where I need it. Like that. I also use the same brush for my brow bone, but I'm going to go in with this shade here and do my brow bone in my inner corner, just to lighten it up a little bit. And I don't use a lot at my brow bone. God knows I need to do these eyebrows immediately. Just enough to open my eyes a little bit. Okay. Now I'm going to use this little new brush I got here. It was free in my Morphe bag for G19. And I'm going to use it for my inner corner. Sorry, you couldn't see what I was doing. This little brush is probably some lipstick brush, but it works so good for the inner corner. Just like that. Okay. It also works very well for under the eye. But I also have this one here by Morphe, the E19, that I like to use for under my eye. And I'm going to take that crease color and I'm going to bring it right under my eye. Makeup faces. Okay. And something in my eye. Okay. Put those back. I'm going to do my eyebrows real quick. I do not have any eyebrow eye pencil from e.l.f. So I'm going to use the dark color brown out of here and try to match my eyebrows up. Don't know if it's going to work. I've never used powder on my eyebrows. I always use my pencils. So we're going to see. This might be something that I love and start doing forever, right? So I start right here with my eyebrow brush. And I just flick it up. Not horrible. Just not used to using it. I might like that a little better than my pencil. I have more control with the brush, I do think. And the pencils, to me, just make them look drawn on, if that makes any sense, because they are. They're drawn on. And I'm very thin on my eyebrows over here, and thank God I found somebody else that was like me in that area, because I used to have very, very thick eyebrows, and the older I've gotten, the less I have. It's quite awful. But Whispers Red ASMR happens to have the same issue. So I'm thinking I'm going to go and have them not tattooed on completely, but it's partial, and I'm thinking about doing that. And I don't need nothing heavy today anyway, because like I said, I'm not going anywhere. So there's my eyebrows, and I did it all with this eyeshadow palette. Okay, let's see, what next? Eyeliner. I do have e.l.f. eyeliner here. This $1. And I'm just going to do a very thin line over the top. I do not put black eyeliner on the bottom anymore because it closes my eyes off. So I don't, until I get a nude in the e.l.f., this is what we're going to go with today. I like this e.l.f. eyeliner a lot because it's not real flimsy. It doesn't bleed. And where you put it is where it goes. Okay. Well, girl, I got crepey eyes. Not crepey, but I have to hold it. There it goes. Okay. Just didn't want it the real thick line today. Now, I do not have any e.l.f. mascara, so I am going to use my little Too Faced mascara here. I'm almost out of this little sample one, and I can start on my big ones. Thank you. But I didn't want to open up the big ones till I had all the little ones used and to make sure I liked it. I had done so much shopping at Sephora and Ulta that I got free mascara from Too Faced from each store. So now I have a large waterproof one and a large regular Better Than Sex. And honestly, I don't see the difference in the waterproof and the other. Some people say they do, but I don't. And they both work just the same. So there's my eyes for today, you guys. Okay. Not too shabby for just a normal day, everyday look here. My lip scrub by e.l.f. I got this idea from Mandy Makeup by Mandy also. Did not know e.l.f. had a lip scrub, and the Jeffree Star one that I love is very expensive. And this was $3. Tastes like grapefruit, and it works fine. So I'm going to let that sit there for a second. Okay. Now, for my lipstick, I'm going to use I'm trying to let that sit for a second. One sec. Let it sit, let it sit. I really enjoyed that eyeshadow palette. That was my first time using it. So today I've got the e.l.f. Touch of Berry. It's very pretty. I love the packaging. Gonna use that as my lips. Very creamy. Love the formula on it. Okay, and to soften it up a little bit, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Blushing Rose Gloss. Like a matte lip kind of, I don't know. Just to me, it softens that up a little bit because that's a little too pink for me. So I just put that right on the bottom lip. And there we go. Finished product, finished look. And then I set it one more time. For my last setting, I'm going to use my Milani. Love this stuff. Make It Last. Great setting spray. And not only that, it smells fantastic. It really does. So you guys, what I was showing you, my color switch, homemade, is just out of this little tin. I'm going to take it out and wash it. And this is the Swispers. Absolutely same thing. Little tin. Works the same way. Everything. So there's my look for today. Bless my messy hair. And I appreciate you guys hanging in there with me and watching my videos. This is my one brand Get Ready With Me using e.l.f. and I will do more of these. Y'all give me in the comments, give me a suggestion of a brand that you would like to see, and if I have it and I have most of everything, maybe not the mascara or the eyebrow thing, then I will definitely do that for you guys. I love doing these kind of videos. It gives me a chance to play with the makeup that I haven't played with in a while, and not only that, it helps me to know what you guys would like to see. So thank you for being here. And as always, lots of love and hugs, and y'all have a perfect day.